Hello, and welcome to another Landmarks program. My name is Doug Ohman, and I can't wait to take you on another Minnesota adventure. We are going to explore the fun, creative, and interesting world of collecting. Most of us, if we think about it, know someone who has a passion for collecting. It might be knickknacks, toys, fishing lures, or old vintage cars. Whatever the collection is, let's go together and find the story. The items people collect are fun to see, but the story on how and why people collect can be the most interesting part. We will travel together, make some new friends, but be assured we will see some really cool collections. You can find collections in towns, neighborhoods, and in cities. But it's always fun to travel to rural Minnesota on a discovery mission. South of Fairmont, almost on the Iowa border, I find a guy that has a passion for toys. He not only collects them, but he also restores them. Norm Langford and his wife live the country life in what some would call God's country. Norm takes me on a short walk to see his collection in a converted corn crib.
Well, Doug, this is my shop.
This is cool. So where's the collection that you're so proud of?
It's behind this door here.
Wow. Norm, this is amazing.
What do you think, Doug?
Where do you even start?
Well, I've been at it for 40 years, and it's been my passion for 40 years, and no end to fun.
So you not only collect toys, but you actually restore some of these, because some of these didn't come in this condition when you received them.
Right, I restored many of them.
Well, show me some of your favorites.
One of my favorites is this MIC Smith Miller trucks. They've all got this fancy chrome grille, and I repaint them all. They're real easy to restore because they come apart. They're put together with screws, so they come apart real easy.
Wow, they're made solid too,
Yeah,
aren't
they're
they?
made solid. They're all
wow, they're heavy.
Aluminum, cast aluminum.
I bet that's 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's close to that.
So do you prefer to find an old, rusty, old used toy and bring it back to life?
Yeah, that's the cheapest ones, and you take an old one that nobody else wants.
Yeah, absolutely. But look what you've done with some of them. It's just amazing. And not only trucks, you have tractors. So what was your first project? Do you still have it today?
Yeah, I still have it. It was one of these John Deere tractors here. Yeah, this looks like it. The first one I did. This is one I found out in the junk pile.
That looks like it was bought yesterday.
Yep.
You have some cars too.
Yeah, I've got a few cars over in this other cabinet.
But I can't help but notice the train set you have running on the floor here.
Yeah, that's also Buddy L. These were made in the 1920s. They quit making them in about 1932.
Are they desirable, the trains?
Yeah.
Collector-wise?
Yeah, they are. The trains are quite collectible, especially the engine and these three cars and the caboose in the back.
Yeah. So Norm, what is the future of your collection?
Well, I don't think I'm going to add very much to it anymore. Once in a while I pick up a small piece, of here and there. And
Is it going to kids, family? As collectors age, the question of what the future is of the collection is often asked. If family is not interested, maybe a local museum will be an option. Most collectors I met are not interested in selling, but they all hope that years from now, someone will appreciate the passion they had. After visiting with Norm, I'm now back in the town of Fairmont, and I can't help wondering why this charming Minnesota town has so many hogs on the loose. Okay, they're not real hogs, but statues of hogs. People may not believe me, so I need to get some up-close pictures.
So, you like my pig? My hog?
I do.
I'm Jeff.
Jeff, I'm Doug. Nice
Glad to meet you, Doug.
Tell me the story of these. As I drove into town, I saw 3 or 4 of these out in front of other businesses, and what's the deal?
There are a lot of them throughout the county. There's in fact 88 in the county right now and 15 more scheduled to go in front of different businesses throughout the county. We're a small group of volunteers that started this with the goal of spotlighting our businesses, to feature our local artists, and to honor our pork industry. Because I don't know if you know this, but we're the pork capital of the state of Minnesota.
So your hog, as I can see here, represents movies, theater.
I'm a film and movie buff, and it seemed appropriate to do something that honored that type of thing, and so I made it according to that.
So this is your business here.
Yes, it's called Our Story Studios. We're a local television program that spotlights local businesses.
Well, Jeff, I'm doing a program on collections, unique collections. And what I love about the hog story, it's a community collection.
Absolutely, and so many people are involved with 100 businesses involved and 24 local artists. It is definitely a community project. But you're doing what? A story on what?
On interesting collections, people that collect things and the stories about their collection.
Oh, why don't you come in and take a look? I think you might be surprised.
Jeff, what is this?
Well, this is where I shoot a lot of our TV show, but this is mostly part of my collection. We've incorporated a collection of different things throughout the whole building that are pretty much my interests.
But Jeff, when I look around here, I see old TVs, radios, film. That is your interest.
Entertainment. Old entertainment is my interest.
Old entertainment.
Doug, you might like this room, but now I'm going to show you my man cave. I think you'll like that. Well, I've been collecting for probably 35 years. I used to own a poster and art print company that specialized in original movie posters. That was my bread and butter for many years. And then after that, this evolved into a personal collection of basically anything that reminds me of my youth or the history of film and television, because that's my hobby.
So this is more than a collection, really. This is really personal to you, I can tell.
Yeah, it's pretty much everything that reminds me of my youth. You know, whether it be the telephones, the TVs, the television show memorabilia, film memorabilia. It's just all things that I like. Some of them are very valuable, some have no value at all, and it makes no difference. I treasure some of the ones that have no value more than some of the ones that have some value.
That's a true collector. It really is.
So.
Well, I love it.
Thank you so much for stopping.